This video is running. Do you give me permission to video you and your child?
Yes.
What state your name?
Amel Lewis.
Amelas?
Amel Lewis.
Lewis. And your daughter name?
Samaya Gamble.
Samaya. That's a beautiful name. And she's 9-year-old?
Yes.
Beautiful. You called me 2 days ago and you told me that you needed help. And when I heard, I know a lot of people in America needed help. You're not the only one. There's like a million needed help. But when I heard that you have a 9-year-old daughter and you were literally homeless, and it's, if diapers catch hold of this case, they will take the child away before, any question asked. So I said, you know what, tell me a little bit more. And you said you didn't have a place to live, and you are in my house right now. You slept here last night, you got a bed, you're safe, and you will be here as long as everything is fine and clear, meaning, you're a normal person, you're not a mental case, you didn't kidnap this child from anybody. You're stating this is your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. And please, in your own little word, tell me why you need me to help you, because a lot of people say, hey, go to welfare, they will help you, they help women and children, but I have no answer for the people. Can you please tell me in your own words what's going on? I don't know what's going on. All I know, you needed a place to live, and I'll give you a place to live, a bed. I don't really, I don't care. You get a bed, we have clothes, you'll have clothes. If I have food in this house, you can eat. And the reason I'm videoing this because I'm not financed by the state, the city, the councilman, the city hall. I'm not doing all of, I have some private donors who is helping out. And these private donors, they need answer. They need to know where their money is going. I'm fixing up this house, little things, the bills are being paid with the private donors' money, and they need to know. Is your phone ringing? You're welcome to have it. Here, answer your phone.
Thank you. Hello, I'm gonna call you back. I'm in the middle of something, alright?
All right. It's not like a long, just tell me basically. Um, you did mention you've been running from abuse situation. Just tell me in your own words a little bit about that.
I've been running from an abuse situation since August 2015. Okay. I've been to numerous places for help, just to help me protect me and my children. To be honest with you, there are people out there that care, and there's people out there that don't. And I'm prime witness of there's people out there that don't care. You would think because I have a child, they would help me, but nobody's helped me. So my last alternative was to come here to Jersey. I was staying with a friend. She took me to 18 Rector. I explained to them I have a 9-year-old. She needs to get in school and that I need help. My case, I applied August 24th. My case is still in pending status. Now, I told them that I had a time limit to where I can stay, and I had to leave. The lady, the caseworker, gave me a list of shelters that don't accept children, which I don't understand, knowing I have a 9-year-old. That's number one. So then I called the number, the hotline for the 18 Rector, and I was number 68. And by the time they answered, it was almost 4 o'clock for the office to close. But I got somebody, a Mrs. King. She told me to go down there. They'll tell them the situation. I said, but Miss King, they know this already. She said, well, tell them again. And they have to open up your case so you can get a voucher for Harmony House or for the Y. I go down there. Mind you, I don't have money like that. But I go down there, and the lady in the customer service told me, what did you come here for if you didn't have a plan? Your case is still in pending status. even when your case is accepted, we still will not house you. Now, here it is, I explained to them that I'm running from someone who threatened to hurt me and my children after being abused by him numerous times. I couldn't take it no more. I went to various people for help until this day now. Here I am here. No one helps me, not even family. Not even you go to places you think that will help a woman and a child. They're not helping.
Do you think that the family member is not is scared to help you because the abuser might find you in their house and abuse them? You've heard cases where the man killed the wife, the children, and the mother-in-law, sister-in-law, everybody got killed. Could that be a possibility? Maybe they're scared. Maybe. Let's just...
Let me tell you something. I believe that wholeheartedly. That's why I did not go to family. I protected my family.
It happened. I know just a month ago, the guy killed the mother-in-law, the two sister-in-law, and the entire house he killed because they were not letting him go near the wife, and he just killed everybody. So people are just scared. So all right, we're going to fast forward that part. We understand that. But I don't understand the welfare people in 19 Record Street that they tell you that they're not going to give you a voucher because you don't have a plan. What plan they're talking about?
How do you plan, Miss Sandy, for an emergency when you're running for your life? How do you stop to think to plan? See, people that stop to think to plan are dead now.
You're right. I didn't think about that. The people who stopped to have a plan, they're dead now. You're right. The other day, I did an interview with a girl, and she was so badly abused. Her face, you can't recognize her face. And she told me, she said, you know what? I said, what would you tell another person out there? She said, pack a bag with your ID and run.
You always make sure your ID is in your pocketbook.
Yes, that's what she said.
When you leave, you grab this.
That's what she said.
You don't pack a bag. Just take this. Because clothes are materialistic. You can replace them. It's your life you can't replace. And this is what a lot of women fail to realize. I wasn't thinking. I left at 9 o'clock at night. I ain't been back. I'm not going back. For what? So I can die? So then all of this would have been for nothing. But I'm thinking...
But did you get your ID?
I have everything.
Great. That's great. Thank God.
I have everything.
Thank God.
My
But
ID.
that's great. You have your child ID. That's beautiful.
My social, her social. I have everything.
You're right. Material things is you can replace it.
And
Clothes.
I broke down saying I left behind an apartment. But everybody's like, what does it matter? You have the apartment, but you would have been found dead in the apartment with your children. How do you bring children in the world and put them in jeopardy, Miss Sandy? You can't do that. So I wasn't thinking about my life. I was thinking about them. I'm 45. I lived my life. She deserves a chance.
No, you did a great thing. I'm telling you did a great thing. And listen, whatever the case is, whatever the cost, we're going to help you. Help you mean you can stay here. And you put her in school as soon as possible.
I don't know anything over here.
You have to just get up and go. Tomorrow, if you don't have any money, I'll give you money. Get the bus, get her birth certificate, give this address. You're living here. She got to get in school as of tomorrow.
Yes.
She got to go to school.
Do I go through the Board of Ed or
no,
the school?
The school. Just find the lady next door. They have kids her age. Find out to the school. Go and tell them you're living here now. Tell them your situation. You've been running for an abusive situation, but right now you're living in a home. You have a home here. They're going to want a letter from me. I don't have a problem. Okay. Give this address. Okay. Tell them you're staying here. You have a room for you and the child. You have no problem. You have a bed for you and the child. And get her in school as of tomorrow, because if you don't keep her in school, they will take her away. That's
that's everything that I'm going through.
Yeah, they will.
As much as I
they don't care.
Her,
they don't care.
I don't deserve that because They're looking at it as educational neglect. I'm looking at it as saving our lives.
I do understand that saving the lives is more important. Like I would take my child and I would be.
Right. They don't care.
They don't care.
And it's been proven. I've never asked anyone for anything. And there's a lot of people out there, Miss Sandy, that abuse the system. Here it is, me, somebody who's never abused the system, do everything that she's told. When I'm told to go anywhere, I go. Any appointments, I go on time, even before the people are there. I make.
But she does look happy. She does look not neglect. She doesn't look abused. She look, she does look, yeah, she does. But here, we're here. I'm here personally to help you to keep your child. Anything I can do, you have a place to live, the food, you can go to the food pantry, you can get bread, even if, bread and water, bread and butter, whatever you'll do, you'll eat. You don't have to worry. If you don't have any money to eat, say, Miss Sandy, I don't have money to eat. If I give you $20, you'll stretch it to buy sandwich for you and your child for 3-4 days until you can get your food stamp back together. And once you stabilize here, they have to give you food stamp. They have to help. A minimum, they have to give you that because you have a place now to live. It's not that you're homeless anymore. It's not like you don't have a plan. You have a bed here. We give you keys. You'll have your own key. You come and go as you like.
God sent me here because I gave up, Miss Sandy. And I just happened to see you on the internet.
How did you find me? A lot of people call me and how do I know?
I was Googling.
You Google what?
Homeless shelter for women.
And I came up?
And children.
And Google recognized me?
It came up.
Should I be mad at Google?
INCA or something.
INCAUS.org, yeah.
Yes, that came up.
Wow.
And it gave your number and your name.
Beautiful. And you called me. And I said, how do you know? And another thing I would like to ask, what is your religion? It doesn't matter. People like, I would like to know, tell me something. What do you believe in? Because I run this a Muslim shelter because my rules, is in line with the Islamic rules. No boyfriend, no man, no drinking, no drugs. No cursing, no foul languages, no backbiting, no scandal. I love those rules, and that's why I preferred,
I was raised by a Muslim grandmother, Miss Sandy.
Wow, and properly dressed. I don't like anybody showing their body. I like,
I got too much to show. I don't want to do time. Okay? And the way I was raised by my mother.
She's going like, no.
The way I was raised by my grandmother.
Oh, yeah.
Whether I'm around her or not, I should always
dress properly. A lady.
Like a woman.
Yeah.
And when I step out the door, I'm a woman first.
Yes.
Before I'm anything.
Yeah, no. That's,
so
because
my grandmother, her name is Nafisa. I have an Uncle Ahmed, an Uncle Omar, an Uncle Zayn, an Aunt Aliyah, and my Uncle Ahmed and my Aunt Aliyah speak fluent Arabic. They were born in Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
My name is actually a Muslim name. So is hers.
You know what I want to tell you? I'm not helping you because of religion. I did help you because of this child. This is a 9-year-old child, and when you said you have a 9-year-old child, this is why I help you. I don't care. You're Christian, you're Jew, you're Hindu, you're atheist, you're Muslim. I don't care. I care about his child.
Wants to know, we were talking, me and Miss Sandy, and as soon as I mentioned my daughter, here I am.
Yes. I would. Yes.
Everyone that I went to, they didn't care. But as soon as I mentioned I had a 9-year-old daughter, you see me here now.
My point is a child. I don't care religion when it comes to children. And and the child is your passport to be here because...
And she's such a good girl.
I can see.
No, she really
and, I tell people that I'm doing this to save a child from being lost in the system. Because they take the child because the mother was homeless and 10 years later you're still trying to get the child back. Like, really?
Oh, because they get paid off of the child. No, that's the fact. I know this. The state gets paid off of every child that they take.
Well, everybody
Now,
knows
I feel
that.
like this: if you really try to stop kids from being taken from their parents, set up a program to help the mothers do better.
Yes. I have mothers here that came here with children, and I don't even know their last name, and I don't even ask, because that's not important. 9 months later, they're walking out of here with their kids. A year later, 2 years later, they're walking out of here with their kids to go to a better place in their own apartment. They got a job. There is a sister you'll talk to. She came with a 10-year-old child. She got, we were babysitting her children. We were babysitting the child. And as we were babysitting the child, she went to school. She finished 2 jobs. And she got, she came back yesterday to visit. And she got all her 5 kids back.
God bless her.
Well, she didn't allow them to take the kids. She left the 4 kids with family. She only bring the daughter. She left the 4 small babies with the other husband family while the husband was in jail. And when she got herself together, she lived here for an entire year. And I never take a penny from her. And I want to tell you something on camera. I never get a penny from the state. I don't have a voucher for no one. And this house must have sheltered more than 75 homeless women in your situation. Single, with kids, and I never get a penny from the state. A lot of people say, well, she must be getting money. I never let them investigate me. Nobody ever give me a penny from the state, city, councilman, mayor, city hall, nowhere. But I do have some private donors. There are people that I would call and I would say, we need the electric bill to pay. They will pay it. There are people, repairs need to be done. They will do it. We don't have food stuff they can bring. They have been helping private donors. So, and these private donors are asking questions that, who are these people? And they're thinking maybe I'm just keeping drug addicts. These are junkies. So that's why I started doing these videos.
I'm too fat to be a crackhead.
I'm sorry.
So,
no, you're not going to be a crackhead with a beautiful child like this. No.
And you know what? And I have 3 girls. And this right here, through everything, this is my rock. And this is the reason why I fight. Because I need surgery on my back. They told me if I don't get surgery, I can be paralyzed.
Wow.
And I can't walk without a cane. But every time I need to go somewhere, I have to stop like 10 or 15 times. But I keep going, Miss Sandy, because of her. Because whatever I've done in my life, I lived it. She's 9. She's
9. She needs a chance. And you're saying that you had almost give up because your voice was giving up. Can you guys help me? That's what I heard. When you called me on the phone, you said, can you help me? I need help. I need help. Can you help me? That's what I heard. I heard a desperate mother. I have a 9-year-old. Can you help me? Nobody else would help me. Nobody would help me. Can you help me? I am homeless. That's what you need. That's what you said. You said, I'm scared. And they will take my daughter. I'm a good mother. I believe in God. I'm spiritual. And, can you help me? I need help. That's what I heard.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I went to everybody to explain my situation. I wasn't begging. I wasn't asking for a handout. I was asking for help. If you don't want to help me, don't help me. Help me help my baby. You understand?
Yeah.
Help me make sure she's okay.
Don't cry, baby. Your mommy's going to be okay. Okay.
That's all I'm worried about. It's just her.
Well, you have a place here to stay now. You have a place here to live. And last but not least, if necessary, do you give me permission to use this video to help others out there that's in your situation, that wants to give up, but no, God is there at the last moment. He'll help you?
I do, because a lot of y'all, this is my advice to a lot of women. If you're in an abusive situation, get out of it. Don't give second chances, because they'll apologize, but then they'll go back to doing it again and then blame you. That's what abusers do. And if you fear for your life, don't think. Leave. Because when you stop to think, it's over for you and your children. You don't have, when it's an emergency, leave it at just that, an emergency, and get out. Get your kids away, get yourself away, because everything that you lose can be replaced, but you or your children cannot. So that is my advice to a lot of you. Get out while you can. Love's not supposed to hurt. And that's just it. That's the way I was raised. And I was raised on love, and it never hurt. This is not love when you're being hurt.
Okay, we're going to stop now. Thank you for this interview again. If necessary, we're going to use this video to help others, because when God help you, you want to help the next person out there. And that's our point. We want to tell the others out there who's listening, who's watching, that, hopes are there.
Don't think you failed. Don't ever think you failed, and don't ever blame yourself. I got away, and I was lucky. I'm a survivor, and I'm going to keep surviving, and I'm going to fight, because she deserves that.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.